So we're gonna talk about these goals today, huh? Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. We have finally stepped into a new year. 2020 is literally in our past, and I don't know about you, but I feel a little bit better. I know things didn't miraculously change, but I'm glad that we're into a new year, a fresh start. And we can just go from there. Let me just say again, I started this YouTube off with Vlogmas, but now that we're in the new year, I want to take my YouTube into a different direction. You're going to be seeing information about me and my experience with law school, how to excel with your passions, how to become a girl boss or a boss per se, how to step into that arena, and how to accomplish your goals. And then the last option that I want to just kind of dive right into is really just my everyday lifestyle tip, things that I do for my self-love journey, my self-care journey, and how I got to the confidence in who I am and how I feel. And so I wanted to express that to you all. There'll be 3 series, and like I said, it'll be based on law school, my girl boss adventures, and just like any lifestyle tips that I can offer you guys. So I'm so glad that you're here. Let's get started with this video today. Okay, so the start of every year, I like to create a vision board, which I'm sure you've heard about this thousands of times. But last year, I created my first ever on paper vision board, and I didn't get every goal, but I really knocked a lot of those goals that I wanted off my list. And so I wanted to continue this. I wanted to come into 2021 with a clear vision, not only just writing down my goals, but writing how I was going to execute them. And so I did that. If you've been on my Instagram or my TikTok, you've probably already seen a sneak peek. Make sure you check those platforms out. But yes, I created a vision board. So my goals for 2021 was getting my law degree. I graduate this year, so I want to use that as a huge accomplishment. Becoming an attorney, so passing the bar, and finally seeing the fruits of the last 3 years of work that I've done. The next goal is moving into a new apartment. I went to law school in North Carolina. I'm not really opposed to staying here, but however, I'm from Virginia, so I want us to just say move to a new apartment, move to a new city, and just start fresh and new. I started photography last year, and I saw like some extreme progress as soon as I put my efforts into that business. And so my goal is to really excel in that venture. So I did put 10K as my goal amount for photography this year. So that is definitely something that's going to require a lot of work from me, but seeing what I produced last year and what I was able to accomplish, I do believe that this goal is very much so feasible. The next goal on my list is really understanding my finances and understanding how to budget. Like I said, I'm coming straight out of law school this year, and so I gotta know how to really budget everything that I have going on. I don't know what July or August will look like, so it's really preparing for that, as well as being able to take on anything after those months. So that is another one of my goals on this list. I would say one thing that you can see me praise so much on my other platforms is really learning how to love yourself. And I don't know, you guys, it's just very important to me. And so on this self-love journey, I think I have tackled a good amount of what it's like to love myself and how to appreciate who I am. But I want to go further, and there's still a lot of work to do. And so I put just go further on my self-love journey. And so yeah, I'm excited about that goal because you can only get better. You know, there's nothing you can do within that to make your life worse. And again, I'll be placing those tips and showing you guys things that I do on this journey via my self-love or via my lifestyle series. So stay tuned for that, okay? the next goal is basically just take care of myself, health wise, and that's fitness, that's going to doctor's appointments, that's eating well, all of those things within that area. The next one was grow closer with my family. I've always been away pretty much after undergrad. I went to school undergrad and then I went to law school, so I've pretty much always kind of been away from my family since then. So because I have a lot of stuff going on and I'm always doing things, I do tend to forget sometimes the importance of like just calling home. So I want to do better with that and make active change in that, because that's important. And so I put that on my list. And the last one on my list is genuinely like just love everyone and just try to like make sure everyone feels that, because we went through a lot last year and I think everybody was going through a lot, so they had to really focus on themselves. So I just want to make sure that I just take an active role in trying to, the people who are around me, trying to actively make sure they're okay and, you know, everything is going well. So those are my goals for 2021. So after I did a rough draft of my goals, you can definitely skip this step, but I wrote down all of the goals that I wanted, and then I used Canva, which I can show you right here. I used Canva and I did like a quick rough draft of pictures of how I kind of wanted the board to look, or all of the things I needed for the board. And so as you can see, this is the rough draft. Very cute, very like, I still have it on my desktop wallpaper. So yeah, I still use it. It's just that I wanted a more paper one as well. And so I'll show you guys. This is the paper one that I made. Okay, so this is what the board looks like once I finished it. This is a poem about feminine energy, and so it kind of goes into the self-love area, lifestyle. I wanted just to tap more into my feminine energy, just my feminine side. I mean something more so internally, so that is something that I'm working on a little bit more. Yeah, I found this little thing on Canva. My next goal, again, was graduating. I will finish law school in May. I want to start my career, so that means getting a job after graduating. Internship, which I've already received, and I will let you guys know exactly what that is. Work out more, meditate, get closer with my family, love more. The other goals, this area is just about like moving into a new city, a new home, and that's like an apartment, so that's something. Get my YouTube monetized, that's a goal that I want to like try to achieve. The next one, let's see. Oh, so I said I wanted to gross 10K through photography. Definitely a high goal for me, but I'm putting that on there because you can't make anything happen without manifesting. So these are all the goals that I have. I put a few quotes on here that I felt like were important throughout this time. But yeah, this is the board that I made. Okay, so that was my board. So just to recap the process of creating this vision board, or just laying out your goals for 2021, the first thing I did was I just sat down with a pen and paper and I wrote down everything I wanted to accomplish in 2021. And I also kind of wrote down things that I didn't like that happened in 2020 that I could control, and I tried to find ways that I could, you know, elevate that or fix that in 2021. The second thing I did, you can skip, but I'm just a very like visual, organized individual, so I had to do this kind of step. But the next step I did was I laid everything out on the Canva application. The physical board and the Canva board are definitely not the same in its look or style, but it gave me an idea of how I kind of wanted to arrange everything. I just like to do that step, so that's something I would say to do if you're very more so like A-type, or I just kind of wanted to lay it out. The next step I did was I got some supplies. Some of this stuff I already had from my vision board party I hosted last year, but I got supplies in order to create the vision board, and I printed out words that I knew that I was going to use for the vision board. So get all your materials together, get you a board. You can find a board pretty much anywhere, and then just kind of get to work and be creative. No board looks the same, so please do not look at somebody else's vision board and think yours has to look like that. Literally just do how you feel, and at the end of the day, it's just a physical way for you to see the goals that you want to make for the new year. And just to say that, to wrap it up, the last thing you want to do is set your vision board somewhere where you're going to look at it every day, and it's gonna be a reminder about what you have to accomplish. So those days where you don't feel like getting up, you don't feel like putting your 100%, you'll see that board and you'll be like, this is what I want, this is what I want to accomplish this year. And I can't do that with just laying around, with giving 25%. I have to give more than that. So use this board as a daily reminder. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Again, this is just the start of the series that I'm bringing to you guys. Let me know if you created a vision board, or if you want to create a vision board, if you need tips, more tips on how to create a vision board in the comments. I'll be more than happy to help you. I hope you guys have a fantastic new year. I hope you accomplish everything you need to accomplish, and like I always say, let's get to it. Let's get this done. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and no one can stop you, okay?